There's not another country in the world that has people as confident as Jamaicans.
You Jamaicans are more African than certain Africans here on the African continent.
What's up, beautiful and amazing souls? So in today's video, we are going to talk about the land we all love. Guess where? Jamaica. Oh my God. So in today's video, we want to discuss about this Patois language. Did you know that it is actually full of African words, and we're gonna say some of them. I hope I'll pronounce really well. We are also going to talk about why Jamaicans excel in almost everything. Their confidence level top notch. So can we listen to these videos first, and then we come back and do the analysis? Let's jump in.
You Jamaicans are more African than certain Africans here on the African continent.
Yeah.
I love these Jamaicans because they know the truth and they know where they're from. They understand Africanism, true Pan-Africanism. Jamaicans
that comes from within for the Jamaicans. African unity, Pan-Africanism.
We need look, Jamaicans, you are welcome to your motherland anytime, any day. Even in my house, you are welcome. These Jamaican people are the best when it comes to this, and they show so much support even for Burkina Faso's Captain Ibrahim Traore. Yes, the Jamaicans are out here. I saw you guys protesting on the 30th of April in support, in solidarity with Captain Ibrahim Traore. In my opinion, the only one and truly head of state of Africa.
Yes, yes.
Do your thing, get online, tweet about it, put an X out there, show your support, go out there, continue to make noise, because these freaking Western countries are out here with a freaking agenda. Burkina Faso is not enough. That's why they're also pushing a narrative regarding that South Africa. You understand? South Africa.
It doesn't? Oh man. I really wish I had known that before I started making TikToks on being Jamaican, because now I feel like such a fool. Gosh, how are we going to break it to the Canadians who were born in Canada and were raised in Canada, and now I have to tell them they're not Canadian? Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for letting me know. Honestly, thank you.
There's not another country in the world that has people as confident as Jamaicans. Let me tell you this.
This is so true.
Let me tell you, every Jamaican is the most confident person in the world.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
One thing I noticed with Jamaican people, when they go into a room, whether this is a doctor's office, a supermarket, a mall, they act like they own this shit. They act like they are the doctor.
Yeah.
They act like, I came here to check you. I didn't come here for the doctor to check me. That's how Jamaicans act.
It's crazy.
Swear.
I love it. We're so confident to the point where we're delusional.
I was just gonna say that. Jamaicans are confident, but also delusional.
Listen, it's a superpower.
It is. That's why it's called. There's a trend called being delulu. Just be delusional so you achieve your goals.
I'm telling you,
It works.
Jamaica is not the only island in the Caribbean. There is a beautiful island called the Commonwealth of Dominica, which has a population of 72,000 people, which is about 290 square miles. So all of us is not from Jamaica. Have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.
Jamaican culture is a vibe. Can you tell me, why are Jamaican people excellent at everything?
Girl,
but literally,
it's in our DNA.
Everything. Like, what is in the water? Like, what is in the in the genetics? Like, whether you go into athletics, whether you go into entertainment, whether you're doing behind the scenes, like whatever it is, like something about being Jamaican is the sauce.
We just love being the best at things.
Is that what it is?
And we just want to do things really well, and we're kind of relentless and we don't stop.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. I don't know where we get like the tenacity from, but we have the tenacity and the audacity.
I know, because I was in New York for 10 years. I didn't live in Brooklyn, where I feel like I could have gotten it, or even in Queens, where I feel like I could have gotten it even more. But I feel like you just get like crazy respect for like Jamaican culture, food, vibes, people.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's what's great about like Toronto, New York, is that you're so immersed in it. Yeah. I would say Toronto is more heavy on Jamaican culture. In my experience in Brooklyn, it's more a variety of Caribbean cultures. Like, it's a good mix.
Okay.
But Toronto is very heavy on like Jamaican specific culture.
We have all listened to these particular videos, right? And at this point, Jamaicans in the house kindly commenting there comment section. And you have to know that Africans, we love you to the moon and back the same way you truly love us. Actually, if you see a Jamaican anywhere in this world, or if you meet them, they are always proud of Africa. Like, they'll identify themselves as Africans born in Jamaica. And we have the same love for you. In fact, if you see this platform of YouTube, most YouTubers here in Africa, you'll find them being supported so much, big time, by Jamaicans in Jamaica or Jamaicans abroad, either in America and other developed countries. So a couple of things were discussed. Why are these people so confident? Extremely confident. And by the way, when we talk about even Jamaica, did you know that they were the first Caribbean countries? Is it Caribbean what? Can it fall under a country or what? Caribbean island, yeah, I think island makes more sense. They were the first Caribbean island to resist apartheid, to resist the colonial masters. As much as some of them still live in Jamaica, they were the first ever to resist all those shenanigans. So why do you think they're the most confident? I think this is rooted in their history, in their resistance, and also their ancestral whatever, you know. And if you actually see Jamaicans in Jamaica or anywhere in the world, they are always so proud, like extremely proud of where they come from. They are extremely proud of their culture. I don't know if they were affected in some way like us Africans, because for us, the white people came with this notion and perception that African culture is kind of bad. You don't really need to be up to it. Don't follow your culture. You need to follow the white people's culture. You know, which was very wrong. Okay, someone said that, do you know why Jamaicans are so confident? It's because from the word Jamaican, the last 4 letters, I can. Okay, I don't know if it was a joke or if it's just a coincidence, like I can. Actually, you people, you are the best. So confident. I watch YouTubers from Jamaica, the likes of Kino, and this other guy that talks so fast. Very confident. They don't fear anybody. They don't fear anyone while in the streets. They give their opinions confidently without fearing anything or what someone else will say. I forget his name, but I know him. Okay, is it okay? I was like, I think it's just like, you know, it's God actually when it comes to Jamaicans being excelling and doing. I mean, you are confident. You excel in everything. When you look at sports, number one. When you look at like anything in this world, just number one. The best innovators, the best creators, you know. But of course, the media will not feature them like so much. But at the moment, when you see what Jamaicans do, it's really incredible. And Patois, I will say, or Patois, is a language that was meant to connect us Africans and Jamaicans, because some words in Patois, they originated from Africa, like all over the world, all these languages from all over the world. For instance, a word like dappy. Okay, I really hope that doesn't intimidate you. You know, it actually originated from Africa. Anansi, aki, the fruit, the famous fruit actually. Bakra. You know, these all patois words originated from Africa, you know. And it's actually, if it wasn't for social media, I don't think I would ever have known about Jamaican culture, about Jamaicans, because me personally, when I grew up, I knew that Jamaica is in Africa when I was young, you know, only to come and learn later that it's just an island, a very beautiful island, by the way, somewhere in South America. I was shocked because I knew that Jamaica is in Africa, and there is no way a black person can be outside Africa, like in an island or a country, you know. But history, anyway, we've come to learn about it later on. So at the same time, so many people were so happy. You remember when Langley, I think now is a former military personnel in America, when he was talking about overthrowing Ibrahim Traore, everybody in Jamaica came to the streets and they protested, they resisted, and they were like, you promised us that you are going to save, was it the country that Libya, that Gaddafi comes from? You promised that you're going to help them bring peace and help them develop, but look at Libya at the moment, it's even worse than you found it. So there is no way you are going to tell us that Gaddafi is misusing, not really Gaddafi, Ibrahim Traore is misusing the gold in Burkina Faso for his own gain, and then you're saying that you want to go and protect the gold for the people of Burkina Faso, and then we help them, you know. And remember, Burkina Faso, they're not even fighting, they are in peace. They're in fact, they are protecting their beloved country, they are protecting their beloved president by sleeping within the towns, the streets of Ouagadougou. They are actually sleeping in the streets to ensure that, you know, they are safe. If they see anything fishy, they actually report it and be able to protect it. Actually, they are doing a great and lovely work. I was wondering even recently to see them in the list of among the countries that are sanctioned. You know, sanction means that the currency becomes weaker. And yeah, I was shocked, honestly, because there is nothing bad happening there. If it's along the borders, of course, you know, who has sent them to go and, you know, paint this picture that Burkina Faso is in turmoil and they are kind of fighting, yet in real sense they're not even fighting. Watch videos of YouTubers who have already gone to Burkina Faso as recent as June, May, up to January. A very peaceful country, developing themselves after so many years of having puppet leaders. And that is it for today. I'll see you in the next video. I love you to the moon and back. Okay, guys.